Namaste and welcome to day 8 of Yoga at Home with Punam. I am so excited today because it is a special day and I'm sure you're as expectant of it as I am. So today we're going to put all the resources that we've been sharing since day 1 with you together, which is in terms of our meditation, breathing techniques, and full 12 poses of sun salutations that you practiced yesterday. And we're going to end that with a really delicious Shavasana or Yoga Nidra. So I'm sure you are all set up like me. You have your space and your specific time when you are going to have this 30 to 35 minute session today. Just a precaution to make sure that you have not eaten anything in the last 3 hours. So there is a gap and your stomach is empty so that the whole energy of the body can be used towards these positions and this yoga practice with me today. Okay, so find yourself sitting in a comfortable position. Today, as you can see, I'm sitting in this pose, which is a Vajrasana, and this is a good pose for meditation. It keeps the spine erect, and that is important and helps in bringing us to gather our attention inwards. So feel free to join me in this asana, and if you do, make sure that you have a couple of cushions. I'm placing one cushion just under my feet there, but feel free to have another bolster or a cushion just under your tailbone here so that you can sit comfortably for 5 to 7 minutes while we do our meditation. Okay, if not, feel free to sit in a cross-legged position like we have been practicing. And I'm sure you have your props for that. So make sure that your tailbone is either on a block or on a cushion or just a wrapped towel. And your legs are relaxed, your knees are slanting slightly downwards. If you do have tight knees and tight hamstrings, then make sure that you're supporting them with bolsters again or cushions, making sure that you are comfortable. So comfort in yoga is the #1 requirement, because unless we are comfortable, we will not be able to enjoy what we are doing, and then the mind will keep taking us away from our practice. Okay, so gathering our whole presence here, making sure you're seated comfortably by now. Place your palms on your lap, open palms towards ceiling, and we make this mudra, which is chin mudra. And also we are stretching these 3 fingers, and I like to point out about these 3 fingers and their importance. And it's not really very strained stretch, but it's a stretch which is engaging. And when we place them here, we're making sure that we're not losing the awareness and that these 3 fingers are not getting curled up. So we are remaining aware and conscious, and that's why we leave them stretched. And if they do curl up, we just stretch them back again. So it's just another thing for the mind to be busy with and keep it here with us. Okay, so now gently close your eyes. Let's take one deep breath. Raise those shoulders, roll them back, and as you exhale, just let them drop. And start noticing your normal breathing. If you've had a lot of activity before sitting down and you feel you're breathing a bit heavy, then just take a conscious breath with me through your nose, and then just drop those shoulders again and relax. Allow yourself to create an awareness about your breath as it comes in and out, of your chest moving up and down. Notice the exchange at the tip of your nostrils, temperature difference as you breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide. This fantastic exchange taking place in seconds thanks to the sophisticated physiology that we have and we're gifted with. And now, bringing our attention to our forehead, and our forehead is relaxed. Our eyebrows are relaxed. Our eyes are relaxed, deeply set in their sockets. Ears are relaxed. Cheeks are relaxed. Notice that your lips are closed, but there's a slight gap between your teeth, and your tongue is fully relaxed. Move your chin slightly up and down just to become aware if you're holding any stress at the back of your neck. And then just gently place your neck parallel to the earth. Notice that your neck and shoulders are relaxed. If they've come forward, your shoulders, just take a conscious breath, roll them back. Open chest, straight spine. Your upper body is relaxed, stacked on top of your middle body, relaxed, stacked on top of your lower body. The connection you have of your tailbone, become aware of that. With your block, through the block and the mat with Mother Earth. As she holds you right now with her nurturing energy. Let a smile come to your lips, just with this awareness that you're being held with love by Mother Earth. Notice that your thighs are relaxed, knees are relaxed, your ankles, feet, make sure your ankles are separated. Just shift a bit if you need to get comfortable. Today we are going to practice a mantra. A mantra is a sound, a syllable, or a set of words that have some meaning for whoever is speaking them. The idea behind a mantra is to allow us to become mindful, allow us to bring our mind into a quieter space and help us to get relaxed and release healthy, happy hormones. So today's mantra are 4 words. Repeat after me. Today is special day. And now speak it with me and with emotion of what it means to you of being special. For me it's special because we're doing this yoga tutorial. You're all practicing a full session of 30 minutes at home. And it is a very special day for me. But there could be something else more special. Or it could be this. So just make it personal as we speak these words a few times together with emotion. Today is special day. Today is special day. Today is a special day. Okay. Staying with these words now, we're going to make some movements with our fingers just to make sure that we get that mind to engage with us and stay with us. So the way we're going to do it, you can keep your eyes closed and just follow my words. Right now you're in Chin Mudra, where our index finger and thumb are touching. So this is the movement of our finger for the first word, which is today. The second word is, we're going to take that index away and make a circle with our middle finger and thumb. Okay, today is. Special, the third word, we're going to remove the middle finger and place the ring finger and thumb and become special. And the day, we're going to remove the ring finger, place the little finger, create a circle, and that becomes the day. So let's try and put this together. You can open your eyes once if you want to, or keep them closed if you get comfortable. So we'll try and put the finger movement and the words of our mantra together. Today is special day. Keep them in your lap. Today is special day. Today is special day. A bit louder. Today is special day. A bit softer. Today is special day. A bit more soft. Today is special day. And now I want you to say this mantra and continue your finger movements for 6 times. Okay? Let's go. Keep breathing. And relaxed face. With emotion. If you finished your 6, just do 2 more. And when you finish your 2, just bring your fingers back to Chin Mudra and keep your eyes closed and just notice how that felt in your body first. Did you get the coordination of the words and your fingers? Was it a bit tough first time? It'll get easy. And then your thoughts. Were your thoughts fully engaged with this process? Were they supportive? Were they a bit resistant? Were they a bit challenging? Just notice them and let it go. So this is one technique and way for engaging our mind and bringing it here and now with what we are doing. Okay, this is what we call mindfulness. Okay, now we're going to take 3 breaths to break our meditation out of. So we're going to take 3 breaths now. So with each inhaling, I want you to raise those shoulders, and as you exhale, I want you to drop them back, open your chest and squeeze in that belly button, okay? Each time when you exhale, try to increase the squeeze and creating this energizing of core and a consciousness of our core. Okay, let's go together. Inhaling, exhaling through the nose, dropping, squeezing the belly button. 2 more times. Last time. And now very slowly open your eyes and come back to this space. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you were able to relax, follow our routine of this particular mantra meditation, and you were fully absorbed and involved in it. Yeah? Okay? So unwind from your position now and feel free to give yourself a nice tap, 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 so that you can just release if there's been any kind of strain or stress that you feel in a particular position. It's always good to have a tap, tap, tap process happen so that we can make sure that we are getting back to balance along with our practice. Okay? So very good. So feel free to sit for the next section, whether you would like to sit with your legs spread out, have some bolsters to support, or you would like to sit cross-legged with me. Just make sure your ankles are separated. We're now going to practice some pranayama together, some breathing techniques. Breathing is a very important part of Hatha Yoga, and I place a lot of importance on it. In fact, I believe this is the most precious gift that we all have. It happens automatically for us, and we sometimes forget how much valuable our life is thanks to our breathing apparatus. So to keep this breathing apparatus fit and healthy is key to our own well-being. So lots of yogic pranayama go towards that. So we're going to practice Bhastrika today, which I taught you in the tutorial second day. And we're going to do that by again sitting comfortably, opening that shoulders, open chest. When you open your shoulders, just feel the shoulder blades behind trying to meet each other, yeah? Okay, and open palms. So we are going to take a count of 7 strong inhalations through the nose and 7 strong exhalations through the nose. And every time we exhale, we're going to try and squeeze in that belly button, yeah? Very, very good. Okay, so we're going to do this together. At the count of 3, we're going to start. I'm going to say the first round, the first breath of inhale and exhale. After that, the next 4 breaths, please take them at your own pace. If you feel the 7 is working too much for you, then you can reduce it to a number that suits you. And stick to 7 for now if you feel it's too easy. When we have the second set, in that you could have it go higher to 10 if that's what you prefer or you're comfortable with, okay? All right, so 1, 2, 3. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale through the nose. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go 4 more times. Count in your own minds and I will breathe with you. Let's fill up our chest and our lungs, this area, with our inhalations, okay? And squeeze out from the belly. Let's go. A good idea is, before you start any breathing technique, to be able to just cleanse your nasal passages. So you can take a little break, clear your nasal passages to make sure that you're being able to breathe in and out comfortably, okay? So let's go. We're going to do the 4 breaths together now, okay? Let's start now. this time, we're going to close our eyes and we are going to do 5 breaths at your own count. Whatever is your comfortable count, equal count of inhale and exhale. Make sure it's forceful and you can hear your inhale and exhale. If you're new to it, just listen to your bodies and build it up slowly, okay? So at the count of 3, we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Once you finish your 5 breaths, just take some normal breaths and keep your eyes closed and notice how you're feeling in your body. What are your sensations? Feel your lungs are full, your nasal airways are open, your lower belly a bit energized, whole body feeling a bit expanded. Anything else? And then notice what your thoughts were, if any. Were they supporting you? And then gently open your eyes and come back to this space. So I'm feeling really energized and I hope you are too with that breath. Good idea to do this in the mornings. You can also do it in the evenings, of course, if you're lucky to be in nature and breathe in lungfuls of oxygen. That it'll go a long way in getting rid of a lot of chronic ailments, especially respiratory. Okay, so again, feel free to open up your legs here and do tap, 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 tap to yourselves. Yeah, make sure that you are not getting any kind of cramp or hurt. Okay, and bring yourself back. We're going to stand up now, so we're going to get into our sun salutation 12 poses. Okay, I hope you've got a good rhythm going and you have followed all our alignment instructions. So let's see how we are doing on that today. Okay, so come on top of your mats. Okay, top of your mat. Toes together, little distance between your heels. We're going to start with our first position. So before we do that, we're going to take a couple of breaths to just root us. Okay? So taking inhale, you can raise those shoulders, drop them back, have your shoulder blades trying to kiss each other at the back, open chest, shining collarbones, and as you exhale, drop those shoulders, arms on your side. Next 2 breaths, we're going to be conscious of receiving from the universe and letting go our breath into the earth, grounding us. Okay, standing taller each time. keeping that belly button squeezed in as we exhale. Once more. Just energizing ourselves with our breath. Okay, now getting ready. Tuck in that tailbone. Shoulders are already rolled back. If not, do that now. And then bring your hands in the middle of your chest. Eyes open, just gaze softly in front. And this is a time for us to just acknowledge our gratitude for the sun, which is the source of life on our planet. The gratitude in our heart can also be for ourselves as we place our hands in front of our own heart, or it could be for any other person in our life who sustains us. It could be our family, our children, our spouse, our pets, our job, our passions, our faith, or whatever it is for you. Just bring that to your awareness and bring that feeling of gratitude for that. And dedicate this sun salutation to it. Okay. Second pose, keeping your hands down, we're going to go into Hasta Uttanasana, raising our arms above our head and doing a back bend. So inhaling nicely, straight arms with energy, soften those knees and go into a nice back bend, stable. We want stability in Hatha Yoga. And as you exhale, bring that head in between those two arms and go down like a hinge, going forward, all the way down, drop down to a full forward bend. Bring those hands either on the side of your feet or on your legs, wherever you can. We're going to take 2 breaths here. Okay, let your head hang to gravity. And depending on your hamstrings, just notice if you need to bend those knees a bit more if you have tight hamstrings, okay? Listen to your bodies, please. Okay. Inhaling, raising, half lift. And place your hands just here, facing down. And as you exhale, fold into your knees. One more time. Inhaling, half lift on your fingertips this time. Nice stretch to your hamstrings. If they're too tight, you can bend them, bend your knees. And then bend them slightly as you exhale to give yourselves a nice full stretch of your back, lower back, and your waist, as well as of your hamstrings, yeah? Okay, get ready for position number 4, which is a low lunge and Ashwa Sanchalanasana, or equestrian pose, yeah? Lots of names that it has. The Sanskrit name is Ashwa Sanchalanasana. Okay, so in this, let's get that alignment correct. Make sure that your back knee, which is your left knee, is 45 degrees, front knee is 90 degrees, and you have your whole back is straight and as if you're being pulled down from your tailbone and the top of your head. So it's a straight line, there's no curve in your back. You have a straight back, even though it's slanted, yeah? Okay. So over here, for those who have tight hips, you need to use these props. You can place these props just ahead of your hips and place your hands here, and it will lift the pressure off, and you can raise them like that slightly. Otherwise, if you are flexible and comfortable, you have to go deeper into this stretch by letting your tailbone sink in, okay? But if you're not comfortable or confident, just use these props accordingly if you're going to spend a couple of breaths here, okay? So you can do based on your requirements. Let's place our hands just behind the knee, and we're going to take 3 breaths here. As we inhale, we're going to receive from the universe into our whole body system, and then release it from our tailbone into the earth and grounding. Okay, so let's create that awareness with our 3 breaths. Okay, well done. We're going to do one variation here. We're going to inhale and raise those arms and do a warrior 1 in this position just to give us 2 more breaths here. Inhaling, relax those shoulders. As you exhale, let the breath go into the ground. One more time. Inhaling and sinking into the mat. Very, very good. So that's a really, really nice, good stretch you got there. As you breathe out, now bring your hands onto the mat. Take that front foot back. Let those knees meet. And we're going to get ready to go into the downward dog position. So activating those toes, let's take the steps that we have learned. Activate those toes, bring energy in your shoulders and through the tailbone. Lift the tailbone and the core and get a nice inverted V. First, move your feet forward. Let your heels touch down. Next, inhale. Bend those knees as you exhale. Move your head towards those knees. Third, inhale. Straighten those knees and exhale to get a full, nice downward dog stretch. Now 3 more breaths. Inhale, exhale to give us some hamstring stretches here. So raising our right heel, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Third breath, inhaling and exhaling. Well done. And now we take our position number 6, which is shuffle, 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 and we get into a nice high plank, and from here we are going to rest our knees, straighten our feet, and with the strength of our arms, we're going to come down on our chest and chin. Keep that hip up just for 1 breath, and then slide the hip down all the way we slide down, and we prepare ourselves to go into a Bhujangasana, okay? So going into our 7th asana, which is half cobra or Bhujangasana. Inhaling from the core, raising ourselves, shoulders are back, away from your ears, and raise yourself. Couple of breaths depending on how you're feeling. Into that lower belly. Excellent for lower back strengthening. And then with the exhale, as you come down, don't fully touch your face to the mat. Just activating those toes. You're going to lift yourself off from here into the 8th position, which is a downward dog. Now we are reversing our positions. So inhaling, strengthen those arms, tucking in that core, tailbone lifting you up, and go into a nice inverted V, downward dog. Get your feet forward. Next breath, Bend those knees. Exhale, head towards the knees. Third breath, straighten those knees and get a nice stretch of your hamstrings as well as of your shoulders and arms. So it's almost like the heels are digging into the mat and your hip bones are being pulled upwards. Yeah. Okay, here we do some stretches. Inhaling. Let's try to be on both toes. Go forward. And as we exhale, again coming back on our heels. Inhale. 2 more times. Okay. Last time. Inhale. Okay. Now we move into the 9th pose, which is back to the low lunge. So the opposite side of the equestrian pose. Okay. So check your alignment again here. Make sure that you have 45 degrees for your right leg and 90 degrees for your left knee, and you use your props as necessary and bring your hands at the back. And we're going to do 3 breaths just like we did before. Okay? Inhaling through the universe and exhaling to the earth, grounding us. Inhaling this beautiful connection and exhaling, connecting to the universe and the earth through the energy of our breath. Very, very good. Nice sinking into, tailbone is sinking in, so a good nice stretch of both the hip bones and your hips, yeah. And the next inhale, 2 breaths here, we take the warrior 1 pose that we do. Inhaling and relaxing those shoulders, sinking into the mat. Second breath, as we exhale, bring your hand next to your foot. Take the next inhale, activate your back toe and raise that right knee. Try to shift your weight slightly forward. You can take a slight skip forward or just move it forward by coming forward on your toes. And then with the next inhale, we're going to raise our right leg and try to bring it forward to meet our left toe. So inhaling, bring it up and gently place it next to your left toe and you're back in your forward bend position. Okay, so we're going to take 2 breaths here like we did on the way up. Okay, so inhaling, raising ourselves, uplift, and exhaling. I'm going to try and fold into our knees. So this is a beautiful stretch now. Very, very good flexibility building up for your legs and for your back. Well done. And now we're going to go up into the Hasta Uttanasana position. And in this we make 1 unit of our head as well as our arms around it, palms facing each other's, elbows are straight. Gather that breath and energy in your core. Keep your knees soft if you need to. So inhaling, lifting up like a hinge, straight, stretched out, and giving a nice counter pose. Nice counter pose with stability. And come back to from where you started, the prayer pose. Close your eyes and just stay with your body sensations. Is your breath a bit heavy? Is your heart racing a bit more? Can you hear it, feel it? Are your legs nicely energized? Is your core nice and warm? Your shoulders feeling nicely stretched out and strong. Now place your right hand in the middle of your chest and your left hand just below your belly button, the lower belly area. We're taking 3 conscious breaths here to close this sun salutation. As we breathe in, we're going to let that breath go all the way into the lower belly area. See our left hand move out. And as we breathe out, see that left hand going as we squeeze in from that belly button inward. So let's go. 3 breaths. Relaxed, normal breathing now. Keep your hands there. Just noticing how your whole body is feeling at this moment. How are you feeling? What are your emotions? Are you feeling calm and peaceful? Happy? And remind yourself of today's mantra. Today is special day. And bring all those emotions you created for yourself with these 4 words. Gently open your eyes. So we completed the sun salutations and most of our yoga practice for today has been well-rounded: body, mind, emotions, energies. Have a drink of water, a sip of water if you want. We're going to go in for our last section of this session today, which is going to be Shavasana. So it's time to just rest in corpse pose. Enjoy a nice yoga nidra as I give you a bit of guided meditation. So find yourself a cushion under your head, under your legs if you need to. Open your legs out. Let your toes hang out. Your arms are diagonal, palms facing up. And take a deep breath, and as you exhale, just let your shoulders, your back, your hips, your legs just sink into your mat with each out breath. Today is a special day. As we complete our first online 30-minute session of yoga today, let us start a new relationship by having a conversation with our body parts. This is a new relationship with our own body. What we can see outside and what is inside the skin. All the organs, our physiological systems, sophisticated, healthy, intelligent, powerful. Let's just meet them. Say hello to them and let them know that we are there for them. Starting from your toes. Notice your toes. Say thank you to your toes, your feet, your legs, your arms, shoulders, your vertebral column, your entire skeletal system. Thank you for being healthy, being there for me, giving me shape and form and strength. Thank all your muscles, ligaments. Thank any particular part of your body which may have been unwell, delicate, recovering from some sickness, or just started talking to you by giving you some pain. Acknowledge specific body parts like that. Send them your love, just like you would when you would meet somebody you know. How would you respond? You show concern, make them feel you're there for them, support them, you be positive, you give them your love. Say hello to your liver, not the largest organs within our body, responsible for regulating the nourishment that goes into your body, cells. Digestive system allows you to be nourished, be healthy, keep what's good, eliminate what's not suiting or required for your body. Your heart beats for you ever since you receive the light of life till the very end. Your best friend and most loyal friend, always there. Smile, because your heart loves your smile, and when you smile you can reach your heart in an instant. So smile for your own heart, let it know you are there. Your lungs, say thank you to them for allowing you to stretch them today in new ways, acknowledging their potential. And so on. Carry on this conversation for the next couple of minutes. Make it personal. And now, slowly bring your attention back to this space, wriggle your toes, start moving your fingertips, give yourselves a nice stretch. And gently roll over on one side. And remind yourself of what your goals were before you started this session today and how they are met, what your energy levels and emotional levels were when you started and where you are now. Just do a check. Remind yourself of your mantra and how you can create the positive feelings through this week. And now, supporting yourself with one hand, gently sit up in a comfortable position, placing your blocks or your cushions under your tailbone, and then close your eyes as we close this session today with a chant. It's at the vibrations of the sounds A, O and M. With one breath, if you feel comfortable, you can join in or just listen. Open palms, chin mudra, or you can have your hands in prayer pose. Followed by the word Shanti, we say 3 times, which means peace. So with one breath together. Shanti, 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 peace, peace, peace. Keep your eyes closed, rub your palms together, place them gently over your eyes. And first, open your eyes to yourself with a smile and then to the outside world. Namaste. The goodness in me bows down and acknowledges the goodness in you for all living beings. That is what we mean by Namaste. I hope you enjoyed that session. You're feeling invigorated and ready to explore your day and have a wonderful time. We have lots of more videos coming your way for routines that you can do by standing asanas, a few of them for our core strengthening, balance poses, so a lot more that you can practice with us. Okay, so I hope to see you tomorrow. Namaste.